Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Tower Defense 5 Deluxe Edition. On this episode, well, on last episode, I don't know. Anyways, just regular monkey money for every day that you open it. Come back every day, see? I didn't really explain these very much. For Boomerang Dojo, costs $7.50. The first one reduces the cost of boomerang throwers and their upgrades by 5%. Next time you pay, you increase attack speed of boomerang throwers by 10%. Then the next time, which is more expensive, boomerangs fly one more circuit if they haven't hit their pierce cap. Meaning that if they can pop through 3 balloons and they only pop through 1 or 2, then when the boomerang comes back, it'll go out a second time, but only for the second time. If it doesn't pop all of the balloons it can the second time, then it'll stay, then it'll just stay in, it won't go out again. Also, when you do activate it, it'll increase the cost of dart monkeys and their upgrades by 5%. For all of these specialty towers, there's obviously the one that it decreases the cost for and gives you upgrades for. Then it also increases the cost of another type of tower, kind of to balance things out. So that was a better explanation than I had before. And now we shall go to what's it called? The Rink. I was going to call it the Ice Rink. This stage is kind of cool, but cool. Didn't mean for that. Anyways, oh yeah, I was gonna say it's not going out twice, but that's because I didn't upgrade it all the way. I kind of like this stage because I can get really OCD right here in the middle square, but I can't really make use of these long paths. Like if I make, I guess I can. If I make a dart monkey here, then you know, I can't use my spike-a-pult quite as well because it's not a direct edge, it's kind of just that curve. But I'm still gonna try because it's still really useful. And I know I keep saying I'm going to use like one of every tower to upgrade them, but then I never do. So this time I'm really going to try. And we'll see how well I do. And I might have mentioned this earlier, but for the Juggernaut, how it says unlock at rank 22. Down here I'm only at rank 19, and I'm actually about to rank up. And I never explained how you rank up. By experience, it means each layer of balloon you pop, which is also how you get money. Like the red balloon will give you 1 money, 2 will give you 2, depending on how many layers you pop. The thing about Moabs, the blimps, is that they don't give you money for each hit that you do to them, and I don't think they actually give you money when the actual blimp pops. Only when you destroy the ceramic blooms beneath or inside of it do you actually get money. Which is kind of lame, because I mean when you're putting in all that effort, kind of want some money out of it. So just in every round, you're always going to want to have a lead buster, which is anything that can pop lead balloons relatively effectively. Like if you can only pop like 2 balloons around for some reason, then that's not going to be very helpful because there's always more than 2 lead balloons per round. And if it's the only thing that can pop lead balloons, then that's going to be a problem, because then you'll need to use exploding pineapples. So that's why I use the boomerang thrower with his red hot rings, so that he can pop all the lead balloons. Now, I think I'm going to use the glaive ricochet. I might decide on using the bionic boomer, depending on which one's more effective. Well, actually, yeah, I'm just going to do the bionic boomer, because this one's already very effective getting that long stream, so I don't need the glaive thrower to go through that, if that makes sense. So I'll give that to him right now. And that will be very effective against getting all the lead balloons, because they move kind of slow anyways, and that arc makes sure I can hit them twice. Monkey Engineer! I love that monkey, but I don't have enough money quite yet. I won't spam a whole bunch of them like I do for all the other towers that I get. But here's what he does so far. He has a nail gun, not tax or anything, so there's kind of important why it's not tax. But the nail, now let's see what he says. Good at building stuff, the engineer shoots balloons with a powerful nail gun and has many useful upgrades that create traps, sentries, and other enhancements. In case you don't know, he's based off the character the engineer in the game Team Fortress 2, I think it's called? Yeah. And the character in Team Fortress 2 kind of looks like that, except, you know, he's not a monkey. So the upgrades, I'll go over the upgrades when he gets them. I'm going to build a tech tower, which is different from the nail gun, which I'll mention later when it actually becomes important. I'll upgrade that a lot, because these are really cheap upgrades. Now, probably a bad thing about putting him here is that only like a third of his range is used. But, oh well. He's just in there for the experience. Sniper Monkey, I've already discussed him earlier. Very useful. Another one of my favorites. I'm not gonna upgrade. I am gonna upgrade him. I was gonna say I'm not gonna upgrade him very much because, dang it, I don't have any more money. Road Spike. Also, in case you didn't notice, road spikes go away after the end of the turn. And yeah, I'll just let you see that. The Yahoo Messenger. Why is it not going away? Usually goes away on its own. What was I saying? Right. I need him to detect camo, because that'll be very useful if he's the only one that can detect it. So that's right, now it's lead next. And I think he'll do okay. I don't need to upgrade anyone else to do anything with that. And the sentry gun automatically creates sentry guns and deploys them on the ground nearby. Sentries shoot sharp steel pins at the balloons, but only last a short time. Basically, you'll see. Just every now and then. Wait for it. There it is, a sentry. You can, you know, change its targeting. You can sell it for 0 because you got it for 0. And then look, another one. And then you should make 3 until the first one goes away, and then the third one pops up, or fourth one really. And that'll just keep happening as time progresses. And I shall make this Ninja Monkey because they're awesome. And I'll just leave it at that because I don't want to spend too much money on one tower again. And the bomb tower. Useful, but for some reason I find that sound annoying. But not that annoying. Frag bombs. I think I already talked about it. Each explosion throws out 8 sharp fragments that pop even more balloons. Very useful against against the black balloons that are immune to the explosion, so then the shrapnel can, you know, actually pop them. Bigger bombs, self-explanatory. Missile launcher. Converts the tower into a missile launcher. The missiles have a higher velocity, longer range, more popping power, which I don't know what means, and faster shooting. And he's about to level up in a couple rounds, I suppose. With that, I shall make an ice tower over here, just because I don't want it to get in the way of all the other towers. Poor little ice tower. Even though it is really effective when you have enough money to really use it, because of this Arctic wind. So useful. And he's also about to level up. Ring of Fire! That's this one. Upgrade to the fast-firing burst tower that shoots a deadly ring of flame instead of tax. It's very useful because then it can pop lead, and it has a real ring or wave of area, I guess, rather than just these tax, how I was mentioning earlier. Okay, Glue Gunner. Another one of my favorites. And the reason I don't use him more often is because, how I was saying you need a lead buster to pop all these lead. even though it is a good lead buster, once you give it the glue splatter, you also need a blimp buster, meaning something that's good against the Moab, the blimps, because 9-inch nails, I'll talk about that in a second. Even though I love the glue gunner and it's great against regular Bloons, it's not so great against blimps because it can't affect blimps. You can only hit the ceramic Bloons after the blimp is popped. So if you just had a whole bunch of glue gunners, that'd be great against the regular Bloons, but yay, ice shards. Also talk about that in a second. I want to finish this thought. Even though the glue gunner would destroy all the regular Bloons, it would do nothing against the blimps and you would lose. So you need other towers. A sniper monkey is a pretty good blimp buster if you have enough or you upgrade him well enough. But 9-inch nails. Engineer's 9 nail gun upgrades to shoot massive 9-inch long nails that can pop. Blah de blah. Let me finish. Can pop 8 Bloons at once, including frozen Bloons. Very useful. What else was it? This one. Ice shards. Create razor-sharp pieces of ice on frozen balloons that when popped fly out and pop more nearby balloons. I almost never use that, because I prefer the Arctic wind. Now, cluster bombs. Throws out secondary bombs instead of frags, causing widespread explosive poppage. Very useful, except then it can't get the the black balloons. So, I'm not going to use those, because I also want to show you the other one, the Moab Mauler, which I'll explain when I unlock it. And you should get more upgraded, even though I said I wasn't going to. But anyways, next, the Buccaneer. Gonna try to squeeze a few in here, because they're awesome. No? No, wait. Yeah. They're also good at camo detection, because, you know, they can detect camo. Okay, very useful. See, look at how nice that was. Yeah. Okay, and next, the Monkey Ace. Can I fit that? Yeah. And I think I already talked about how you can change its flight pattern instead of changing its targeting, because it doesn't target things. Right, I like the circle just because it's more, you know, OCD and whatnot. Rapid fire, sharper darts, pineapple, spy plane, all the usual. And it's about to level up and get my favorite, second favorite upgrade of this thing. And just, it's round 45. That explains it. Just wondering why this round was taking so long. What else can I upgrade? Oh no, I don't want to upgrade anything else, because I'm waiting for this one. Never miss targeting, dart seek out and pop balloons intelligently. Now you shall finally see why I like it so much. And let's see, what else can I upgrade now that I thought it was going to be more expensive. Yeah, 0.50. And no, okay. Let's go. See how it's only some of the darts are actually homing onto it, and the others are just kind of shooting off away. Okay, so that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Yep. Okay, now the other one, Operation Dartstorm. More darts equals win. Sadly, it's the third upgrade on this, so I can't have Operation Dartstorm and the Never Miss Targeting, because that'd be unstoppable. Because it shoots out twice as many darts, I think. Meaning that instead of the 8 that shoots out, it's like 16 in all directions. So it's pretty useful. It's just I prefer the Never Miss Targeting, because then I know I'm going to be hitting stuff. And with that, moving on to the Super Monkey. I feel like it's overrated and overpowered, if that makes sense. Fast engineering. Now you can make 6 sentry guns before they go away rather than 3. But the Super Monkey, the regular Super Monkey on his own is good, but I mean, he's not, like, unstoppable or anything. Laser vision, laser blasts help, but again, like, he's not just totally annihilating everything. And he's the most expensive monkey in the game. Yeah, he's the most expensive. Give him super range, very helpful. But you know, in earlier versions, like earlier games, like Bloons Tower Defense 4, 3, 2, 1, Destroyer. I'm going to talk about that because it's more interesting. I love these things. They shoot super fast, and they're basically as good as a Super Monkey for like half the cost. Or probably about the same cost. But still, they're awesome. Because they shoot really super duper fast. Anyways, as I was saying, for the Super Monkey in the previous games, he had so much more range. He seriously had like, oh man, that was the end of it. He had like almost the entire map covered by his range. But okay, that's it for this episode. Man, now I feel like I should talk more. Special agents, I'll talk about them in the next round. More. I'll give you examples. Well, nah, I'll save them for later. I'm going to upgrade the Boomerang Dojo. Yay! Now they have increased attack speed. And it's 1,000 monkey money until the next upgrade. And so with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Bloons Tower Defense. Let's play Bloons Tower Defense 5 Deluxe Edition. See ya!